Good afternoon and welcome to Comet Baseball, coming to you from Comet Park. Overcast clouds today. They're calling for rain tonight. It's moving in. These umpires are probably going to want to get this thing started early. We jump-started the game a little bit, got a little bit going, a little bit more than we usually do, but we're going to try to get everything in here. First, let's look at the visiting Randallstown Rams record of 6-3 over there, it says. 310 average, 384 slugging percentage, 8.7 runs per game, 2.89 ERA. For your Randallstown Rams, here's your roster. Keith McKnight, he's hitting 136 on the year, number 1. Number 3, Chris Ross, hitting 420. Number 2, Elijah Lee, hitting 452 going into today's game. Number 4, Joshua White, hitting 217. Number 5, Terrence Venable, hitting 320. Number 7, Antoine Oliver, hitting 419. Number 9, Jaskaran Singh, no average. Number 10, Reynard Molden, hitting 200. Number 11, Dante Fuentes, no average. Number 12, Michael Shade, hitting 240. Number 13, Caden Richardson, hitting 500. They also have a second number 13, Isaiah Hudson, no average. Number 14, Anmoldeep Singh, no average. Number 20, Chris McLeod, hitting 375 on the year. Then you've got number 25, Nigel King, hitting 150 on the year. Number 30, Caden Solomon Downey, no average. And number 33, Kamari Clanton, no average. Comets hitting 265 as a team, 345 slugging percentage, 6.9 runs per game, 344 average for the team, 344 ERA for the team. Let's look at the roster for the Comets. They will have some JV call-ups today. We will acknowledge them in the starting lineups. Number 1, Logan Myler hitting 323. Number 2, Preston McDevitt hitting 267. Number 3, Colin Hood 407. Number 4, Braden Bates hitting 308. Number 5, Rory Reinhardt hitting 250. Number 6, Blake Kalarick at 148. Number 7, Jaden Cazillo at 316. Number 8, Devin Benhayen 323 for the week. Number 9, Rowan Walchek 467. Number 10, Gunnar Gemmel hitting 125. Number 11, Jack Kearney hitting 179. Gino Barricato, number 12, no average. Number 15, Brandon Welch hitting 333. Number 17, Logan Bates hitting 083. And number 21, Alex Anderson. We'll go over starting lineups here in just one moment. We're going to take advantage of the time here, and we're going to get a moment with Coach Malone. It's a moment with Malone, everybody, that we love doing. Coach, we got an incredible game. Last game, the finish was unreal. How about that?
It's nail biters, and you love it when it goes out your way, and hopefully we move that momentum right into the next game and just keep letting it ride the whole way out here.
I love it. And as a coach, you had to be excited. Stuff you've practiced, come to fruition live in a game.
Yep. I think someone said it. I don't know if it was me or the other coaches. Were like, we worked on it the other day, right after it happened. We're like, that's exactly what we worked on.
Good stuff. Randallstown Rams today, solid record. They've played some solid teams that you guys have played against and won and lost. It'll be interesting today.
Yeah, I mean, we throw our strikes, our fielders make the plays, we hit the ball, we're going to do what we need to do. I think we're in a good spot right now.
And love it. We got Braden Bates on the hill today. Bates has had some solid outings, bringing the ERA down. What are you looking from him today?
Again, hitting his spots, going after them, let the fielders field, just being quick, don't waste time, go right at them. And I think we'll be right where we need to be.
And I love it. The last thing I'll throw at you, I love the confidence in you. We were talking before the game and some pregame preparation about the speed that the Randallstown Rams have. And you said, I'm not concerned. I feel confident.
Yeah, I said I'll take speed versus our arm, and two great assets, and I think ours is going to come out on top.
Love it. It's a moment with Malone. Everybody, thank you, Coach, for your time right there. We do appreciate you. And we're going to get into starting lineups here in just one moment as they're finishing the ground rules. Let me turn the outside mic back up. Let's talk about the lineups for your visiting Randallstown Rams. Leading off will be number 20, McLeod, center fielder. Batting second will be number 7, Oliver at shortstop. Batting third, number 3, Ross. He's going to be your pitcher of record today to start. Batting fourth and cleanup will be number 2, the third baseman, Lee. Batting fifth, number 5, Venable. He's your left fielder. 6, number 1, McKnight. He's your catcher behind the plate. Number 4, White will be your first baseman. Number 10, Molden will be your right fielder. And number 12, Shade, will be at second base. Your reserves are Singh, Hudson, Solomon, Clanton, and Fuentes for your Randallstown Rams, who, again, have had a nice job this year by their coaching staff and running that around. Delete that. All right, let's talk about your Comets starting lineup today. Number 8, Ben Hayen will be in right. Number 1, Myler will be at short. Number 6, Kalarick will be behind the plate. Number 7, Cadzillo playing second. Number 3, Hood playing third base. Number 11, Kearney playing center field. Number 4, Bates will be on the mound. DH/spot will be in the 8 hole. Number 18, Logan Bates will be at first base defensively. Offensively, the DH will be Walchuk. Number 5 will be in the 9 hole. That will be Reinhardt. He will be playing left field. Reserves, including JV call-ups, will be on the roster for the Comets. Number 2, McDevitt. Number 10, Gemmel. Number 12, Barricado. Number 13, Valentine. 14, Ciroli. 15, Welsh. 16, Wall. 17, Gross. And 19, Roland today. Let's take a look at the chat real quick and say hello to those in the chat. You need to be active today if you're watching live. Be in that chat, talk with us, acknowledge what's going on, be a part of what we're doing. I am going to lower that scoreboard down just a little bit in just a minute as well. Rinser, hello. Debbie Bernfeld, Jeannie525, Vicky Gillespie, good to see you. Dave Stragan, hello. Rinser, I said. Rainer Reinhardt, hello, Rainer, good to see you. Kay Wilby is in the house with us, good to see you. Quilek, hello. William, good to see you. Welcome in. Kay Wilby's in the house. Many of our friends, hit that subscribe today if you're watching live or on the replay. It helps out the chat. Hit the like. It helps out the chat. And do me a favor, if you're brand new to us watching on the replay, same thing. Hit that subscribe for me. It does a lot for us. They're going to move these things along. Hello, Shelby. Welcome in. They're going to move this game along pretty quick today because we do have ominous clouds around us. I'm going to do an adjustment on the scoreboard. Helping me today, Debbie Bernfeld will be helping us with pitcher stats. Monorail Molly will be on the scoreboard helping us. Doug will be in just a little bit helping us as well with statistics. Roxanne Bowen, hello. Welcome to the chat. All right, let's see if that scoreboard adjustment works. I dropped it down a little bit. It needs to come over just a little bit and down it here. All right, let me see if that's a little bit better. That will work. That will work. Taterhead, hello, welcome in. All right, both coaches have pulled their teams together and getting them going. Randallstown Rams will be hitting first. McLeod, Oliver, and Ross will be the first 3 once we get this party going. Comets are on their push toward the playoffs. Going to be a lot of action and activity going on through the playoffs. Comets have a away game tomorrow at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Monorail Riley currently driving. Scoreboard will be limited. Yes, scoreboard will be limited for the first part of the game. I will keep you up to date on stats until I get my team in place. Doug will be a little bit late as well. So today is going to be on me for a little bit till I get my people. We're going to make it happen. And it'll be fun. Just drive safe, please. Casey's Corner of the World, welcome in. We'll go around the infield and cover the defensive. Again, on the mound is Bates. First throw in by him is 77. We'll keep an eye on him. Behind the plate is Kalarick. It's Bates and Kalarick. Second one in there, 77 again. He's right on that number. Let's look at the third one here. 75, right in that 75, 77 range. Hood, Myler, Cadzillo, Bates around the infield. Outfield is Reinhardt, Kearney, and Ben Hayen. 69 on that last pitch. 70 on that one. So Bates moving in the 69 to 75 range. Of course, top off pitching will be different once game time action starts. Slider, spit cut maybe. One of the two there, 71. The Rams are out on the side of the field, looking on, watching the pitcher. So we hope next week we've got 3 games for the Comets scheduled. And that's going to be a little smooth as sugar with all those games coming in. They got a big game against Hereford early in the week. And they'll finish out against Eastern Tech, who they played a tough game with that following Monday. Senior week is scheduled. The first of the month will be the Senior Day celebration. I can tell you, everybody, you want to be here early for that. We are going to cover the senior acknowledgments. We're going to cover that live for you. There will also be senior interviews with all seniors after the game. So we got a lot planned for Senior Day activities here. All right, we're about ready. Bates is ready to go. McLeod's up at the plate already. And we're excited to get this one going. Rocks and fires. Ball upstairs. 1-0. Strike right there. 1-1. Right-hander steps back in. Wearing number 20 on his back. Bates up top, kicks and deals. Ball down low, 67 miles an hour on the off speed. Make sure you are subscribed to that channel. Hit that bump. Help us out. It's free to do. Right-hander up at the set. Bates looks in, kicks to McLeod. Upstairs for a ball. Let me tell you something. McLeod can fly. He's got leading the team in stolen bases. This is not an athlete Bates wants to put on the first base to start the game. 3-1 coming in. Comets pitcher deals. Strike comes back in. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And we're starting to get a spitting of rain already. Wonderful. McLeod fouls it off straight back. Debbie Bernfeld, hello. Saying hi to everybody. Strike 3, looking, caught him at the top of the zone, 1 away. Bates steps back up. Oliver stepping in now. Curveball in there for a strike. Nice pitch. 1 out here in the inning. Ball 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Ground ball hit hard. Base hit. Going to get through the right side. Into center field. Or into right field. Single for Oliver. That's going to bring in the number 3 hitter, Ross. Chris Ross hitting .420 on the year. These Randallstown Rams can fly. Throw to first, gets away from the first baseman. Got to run, still in play. Runner can go to third. They're sending him. Here comes the throw. All the way across the field, and he has safe. Cut off by the shortstop. 2-base error for Bates. Runner gets to third. It's starting to spit. Bates steps back in. Ross up there. 1 out. Ball up top. He can now get a run in here without getting a hit. Can we do it on here or no? Ball up top. 2-0. If you're brand new, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. Mr. Thibodeau, Jason, hello. Hit those likes for us. Let's get them up. We would just, yeah, here this way. That'll be good. Strike right there. Like that. I was thinking we'd lean it on this. Like that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Ground ball tipped out in front of the plate. Foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Cole Carey, been a member for 8 months. Hello, Cole Carey. Thank you for supporting all the way from the Bahamas in the house. Bahamas in the house, everybody. Right-hander Bates back up top. Looks in. 2-2 count, 1 away. Fly ball, right field, 77 miles an hour on the plate. Devin Benhayen comes flying in. Run coming home. Play at the plate. They're going to cut him off. Throw him back to third. He is safe. They say they didn't get him. Great job by Benhayen to get it to Kalarick. Kalarick throws a seed to third, and the runner is back in safe. 2 outs here in the inning. 77 on that last pitch from Bates. It's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Lee, the third baseman. Number 5. Number 2.
Good job, Braden.
Elijah Lee. Lee hitting .452 on the year. Bates kicks and deals. Ball outside. Spinner doesn't roll. Check swing. That's a foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Reinhardt, Kearney, Benhayen around the outfield. Hood, Myler, Cazillo, and Bates around the infield. Kalarick behind the plate. Braden Bates up on top of the hill. Umpire's going to go out and talk to him. I don't know if they were changing balls or just having a conversation. Most likely just changing balls. Kelsey Elizabeth, hello and welcome in. Swinging that white Mariucci. Looking for something to drive here with 2 outs. Bates kicks and deals. Curveball in there for a strike, 1 and 2. Ground ball tapped into the third baseman. Going to charge it. Can't make the play. Infield single. Run will score. That'll be unearned against Bates. 1-0 Randallstown. They are into it. They are making some noise. Here comes number 5, Terrence Venable. He's got a slugging percentage of .560 coming into today's game. Batting average of .320. Jennifer Caruso, welcome into the stream. Runner at first gets his lead. Throw to first. Back in there. Bates looks back over at the runner. He's got a solid lead. Not going. Ground ball hit hard over to short. E6. Bounces off the glove. Bounces off the shortstop's glove. Unfortunately, on the hop, Myler couldn't handle it. Runners at first and second. Second error for the Comets. Strike inside there. McKnight, your starting catcher for your Rams. Keith McKnight batting 136 on the year, looking to bring that average up. Ball inside, 1-1.
Logan, back pocket.
Ground ball tapped over to the mound. Bates has got it. Throws to first in the dirt. Dropped! Dropped over at first. That's going to be E1. That's the third error of the inning for the Comets. Aaron Herwig, hello, welcome in. You went to St. Joe, had many Catonsville friends. Well, good to see you, Aaron. Courtesy runner coming in for the catcher will be number 13, Caden Richardson. Comets with 3 errors in the inning. Base is now loaded with 2 outs. It's going to bring up your starting first baseman, number 4, Joshua White, hitting .217 on the year. Base is loaded with 2 outs. Comets creating their own controversy this inning. Jen, when you get to your spot and you're good to go, I'll give you an update on hits and runs to get everything caught up. Bates ready to go. 2 outs here. Strike right there. Ground ball hit over to third. Shortstop's got to get it. At the 6 hole, throws it to second. They get the out. Comets get out of the inning with only 1 run.
Way to work, way to work.
Comets getting ready to swing the bats for the first time. Ben Hayen, Myler, Kalarick coming up. William dropped a like. Make sure everybody's dropping a like. Subscribing if you haven't yet.
Good work, good work.
We got 24 likes on this stream. We can get that up a little bit higher. We got 27 people in here. There's 3 people. Can bust a move for us easily.
Guys, pay attention to the arm.
Out on the mound, it's going to be number 3, Chris Ross. Chris Ross. Ross has pitched 23 innings this year, 4 games started, 105 balls thrown, 350 pitches. He's got 1 win. They've gotten 25 hits off of him. He's given up 19 runs, 10 of them are earned, 5 walks, 21 Ks. He's got a great strikeout looking to swing ratio. ERA at a 3, whip. Opponents hitting against him 1.286 right now. Batting average against him by opposing teams, 255. 255.
Come on, Devin, start it off, bud.
Warm-up pitch right there at 78. Warm-up at 78. Warm up there at 79. Throw down a second. Nice P of a throw, just a little low. All right, here we go for the Comets. Ben Hayen, Myler, Kalarick. Ben Hayen, Myler, Kalarick.
Come on now.
Right-hander at the set. Ross is ready. Ben Hayens in the box. Here we go. Bottom of 1. Ball outside. Ross at the set. Ben Hayens ready. Here's pitch. Ball upstairs. 1-1. Ross looks in. Ground ball tapped over towards second. Charges it. Close play at first. Save. He beats it out. It's going to be an infield single for Ben Hayen as he beats it out at first. Slow roller to second. Speed on first for the Comets. Logan Myler making his way to the plate. Myler going into this week hitting .323. Ben Hayen leading the team in runs scored over there at first. There's a strike. Runner on first gets his lead. Ground ball hit hard up the middle. Second baseman's bobbling it. It's going to be an E4. Myler's on. Second baseman had the force play easily and just bobbled and kicked it. Comets now have their first hit of the game with their leadoff hitter. 1 hit in. Randallstown gets their first error of the game with the second baseman bobbling that. Resetting the game, 1 run, 2 hits, 3 errors for the Rams. No runs, 1 hit. Comets, no runs, 1 hit, 3 errors. Wow. Got to get it going. They got to get the hits up more than the errors. First and second, nobody out. Right-hander at the set. Picks him off at second. They had him. Ben Hayen was bouncing to the right. They had him. Throw was wild at second. Over towards the second base side. Ground ball tapped to the pitcher. Throw to second. Off the bag. That's going to be an E1. Off the bag. E1. Bases are loaded on the fielder's choice. It goes wild. Jen, great job on the scoreboard. It is absolutely correct, 100%. Absolutely correct, 100%. We got bases loaded here. No outs. Cleanup hitter is Cudzillo. Cudzillo going into the week hitting .316. Comets with a chance to put up a square number right here in the first. Pitch comes in, ground ball over to shortstop, going to second for one. Looking to see if they're going to call the interference. Out at second. The umpire's looking for help. Umpire's looking for help as to whether they're going to call the interference. Please be careful, Jed. We got a player injured. Looks like the second baseman is injured on the play as the runner did not slide at second. That was Kalarick. It did not slide. I'm looking to see what the call is going to be. The coach is out there talking to him. Right now we got one run in on the force play. Coaches are out there talking. Comets have runners at first and third. There's one out. Coach is out there talking to him, looking for a second out in the inning. They're having a discussion right now. The coach is looking for obstruction in the play. It will go down as a fielder's choice. Looks like the umpires are going to stand tall. They're not changing their call. So fielder's choice is going to be the call. Out at second base is the runner Kalarick. Cazillo. We got fans in the stands arguing with the umpires right now. They are upset. They truly feel that it was obstruction. The umpires are not moving or budging on this play. We'll reset the play as soon as she needs to be careful. I'm grateful to Jen for helping us out. Scoreboard will be, she's doing a great job. She's kicking butt on a scoreboard. It's not easy to score using this program that we got. It's very easy to score at home. It is challenging to do on the phone. But we got it going. We're having a good game here. Jen and Debbie are here helping. Doug will be here in a little bit. All of our moderators are here. We got a good group watching the show, and we got a great game here. That means a lot to both of these teams for seeding. All right, we're going to reset the play. The umpires have stated their rule. Coach is going back out to talk again. As soon as we get restarted here, we'll give you the update. Thank you for sharing out the game. Any help letting people know about it is great. We'd love to get as many people over here watching these boys. You got to make sure you're here May 1st. May 1st is senior night. We will have a special presentation that will be live before the game. We will have a presentation, a special little thing going after the game. So you want to be here and support the Comets on senior night and see what we're doing. Okay? This coach is now going to talk to the other umpire again, so we're not done this discussion yet. He has not moved off. He is out there battling for his kids. You got to respect that when a coach goes out and fights for the players. The parents on the Comets side are yelling, "Let's go, it's going to rain." I have an umbrella up here now, so thank God I can at least cover up the technology. And I really need to get, I've got the draft tonight. I really need to go by 7-Eleven. Who can go to 7-Eleven and get me, I'd like a big gulp Pepsi, please. That would be great. That would be absolutely, maybe a slice of pizza. It's nice and greasy. It's kind of old school New York style. I could have that. That could be my dinner. This coach is still out going at it with the umpires. At some point, we got to start this game back up. I respect the battle, but we've been about 6 minutes here.
Just aside.
What is that, Jason? Is that a snow cone or is that a slice of pizza? I can't tell on the thing here. All right, coach has pleaded his case. The umpires have stayed with it. They're still chirping back and forth at each other right now. We might have somebody getting thrown here in a minute. All right, let's reset the situation. First and third, one away in the inning. First and third, one away in the inning. The Comets have put one run on the board. Here comes Colin Hood. Colin Hood hitting 407 on the year. Cazillo over at first has some speed. At the set, Ross, who's been sitting the whole time not throwing, that's a strike. You guys do a great job. Uh-huh. Alex Anderson, what's up? Throw to first. Back in. Ross, only 9 pitches in, but it's been a long inning nonetheless out there on the bump during that timeout of the break. Right-hander looks in. He's got his call. First and third for the Comets. Ball gets away from the catcher. Runner coming home. He's going to score on the wild pitch. And Cadzillo will advance to second. 2-1 Comets. All right, Hood steps back in. Rain's starting to spatter down some more. I can feel it. I don't care if I get wet. I worry about the technology. Ball down low, 2-1. At the set, kicks and deals. Fouls it straight back. Alex Anderson, welcome in. If you're coming in new, hello, hello, welcome to the party. I got to make a move with some of this technology so it's underneath the curtain here.
Hey, 3, let's go, kid. Go to work. Go.
Hood hits it up the middle. Nice effort by the shortstop. That's going to be a base hit. RBI single for Hood. RBI single for Hood. 3-1 Comets. That was impressive right there. As an effort by the shortstop, Oliver, came flying all the way over. Just to get a glove on that was impressive. Runner on first, 1 away. Strike right there coming in to Kearney. Kearney hitting 179 on the year. You can see those ominous clouds moving in. Runner takes off. Ground ball tapped over to shortstop. Only play is first. Throws the air wide. Throws it into the stands. That's going to be an E6 for Kearney. E6 for Kearney. Runner will score. 4-1 Comets. 4-1 Comets. Kearney will go to second. Runner will advance to third on the play. All right, coaches talk to it. Talk to him. Runners at second and third. Second and third, 1 out. Comets with 2 hits in the inning. Opportunity to put a crooked number up there with something right here. Strike to Bates. Bates hitting 308 on the year. Right-hander. Ross looks in. Kicks and deals. Popped up foul down the first base line. That's going to be well out of play. 2 strikes on a hitter with 1 away. Game changer is not accurate, I can tell you that. Check that to make sure. Jen, correction, my error. It is 3-1. My error, 3-1. Ball up top to Bates. When they had that play at short, they jumped their game changer up, and I had to run ahead because of that. That's my fault. 1-2, 1 out, 3-1 game. Curveball tapped, ground ball to second, bobbled, throw to first, got him. It's going to get a run in though. RBI on the play, second out of the inning. Comets now up 4-1. We could have just left it. Who knew? Here comes Walchek. He's batting in the 8-hole, your DH spot. Walchek hitting 467 on the year coming into today's game. Gloria, hello, welcome in. Ball down low, nice block. Bates behind the place with a nice block. Ground ball tapped foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Reinhardt on deck. 4-1 Comets in the first. We got ominous clouds and digits going up all over the place today. One ball, 1 strike. I'm still thinking about that greasy pizza. God, New York pizza is so good. Ground ball tapped foul, 1-2. 78 on that pitch, 78.
That's stability.
And it's funny because those junior coaches, one's out half, those coaches were great people. They all taught. You didn't have to recruit. Everybody came there. That's what you did. And it was really cool.
Ball upstairs, nice take.
Great people.
79 on that one, almost touching that 80 spot for Ross. Ball in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, wild pitch. Going to get another run in for the Comets. Wild pitch and another runner and run for the Comets. As Kearney scores, run number 5. Walchek now in there, full count, 3-2, 2 outs. Check, swing, strike, 3. Take a seat over there, son. That'll end the inning. Comets put up a nickel in the first. Good spot there. Comets taking their way out. Bates making his way out there. Pretty solid crowd here for the Comets game today. Everybody up on the hill. You'll get a look at that on Senior Day. We'll give you a good look around Comet Park Senior Day. I'll have my executive producer for the day, Miss Amber McDevitt, helping me out, and we'll have we're going to start out Senior Day off the gimbal and be mobile, off the gimbal and be mobile. Maybe do some on-the-spot interviews with some of the players before the game. Get started a little bit early on that day, too, as well. Bearing, we get good water. We need that rain to stay away that day. We need good water, which means it comes the day before or the day after. Heck, come the weekend for all we care. Bates back out on the mound. About ready to go. Bates threw 26 pitches his first inning. We're going to be at the 8 and 9 spot. 8-9-1. Molden, Shade, McLeod due up this inning. All right, Bates is ready. We're just waiting on a hitter. Here comes number 10. Reynard Molden hitting 200 on the year. Reynard Molden, 200. Swing and a miss, strike one. 73 on that one. 73 on the gun. Right-hander Bates looks in, kicks and deals. Check swing for a strike, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three, one away. One out here in the inning.
What can they do now? Is it triple A?
Ninth batter in the lineup. Mikkel Shade hitting 240 on the year going into today's game. Ball upstairs, 1-1. Ground ball hit hard over to second. Fielded up. Cazillo over to first. That's an out. Two outs here in the inning. It's going to bring up McLeod. McLeod 0 for 1. He struck out his first at bat. Leadoff hitter in the lineup for the Rams. Ball outside. Fouled straight back. 1-1.
Yeah, it's pretty kind of long.
Bates at 33 pitches right now. Right-hander kicks and deals. Strike right there. Disney Baker coming in from Magic Kingdom. Looks like the score on there is 5-1, Baker. Comets. Ball down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball outside, 3-2. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Randallstown Rams put up 1 in the first. Comets put up 5 in the bottom of the inning. Strike 3 gets it for the second time today. And the Comets are going to hit. Wish it was sunny up here, Baker. It is overcast. Comets coming to hit. Reinhardt. Then we're going to go top of the order, Ben Hayen and Myler coming up here in the bottom of 2. Rain is slowly moving in. It's going to make it interesting for tomorrow's 10 a.m. game, whether the Comets will get that in. This broadcaster, I got to hope maybe I get a little rain in and you play it next Tuesday afternoon. How about that? 4 o'clock in the afternoon. 72 on the warm-up pitch there by Ross. Still staying loose in there. Baker says hello to the chat. I can tell it's going to rain because my right knee is throbbing like crazy right now. And that happens whenever we get these barometric pressure changes. Ball going down. These guys want to get at least 5 in to make this game complete, that's for sure. You sure as heck fire don't want a mid-game stop. It's already spitting all around us right now. Rory Reinhardt going to lead it off. Reinhardt on the year, hitting .250 on the year going into today. Thank you, Debbie, for the statistical information for the pitchers. Bottom of the second inning here. Nobody out, nobody on. No sun in the forecast. And more rain coming. First pitch inside for a ball. Reinhardt fouls right back at you. Somebody make a play. One ball, one strike. Check swing, 2-1. Right-hander Ross at the set. Strike right there. 78 miles an hour on that one. At the set, Ross looks in. Foul tip, foul tip. Just the tip. Ground ball tapped over to the second baseman. E4. E4 as he booted another one. He just kicked it. Reinhardt safe at first on the error. Throw to first. Reinhardt's back. Ross looks in, kicks and deals. Popped up. Over by the shortstop. He's calling for it, floating under it. Oliver makes the play. That's an out. One away in the inning. Tiki Man, welcome in. All right, runner on first, one away. Here comes the second hitter, Logan Myler. Myler today 1 for 1 with a run scored. Actually, he got on by an error his first at bat. They have that marked wrong on their game changer. For anyone watching Game Changer, do not look at the errors and hits over there because they are not accurate. They're marking everything a hit. That second baseman just kicked the ball like a soccer ball. They gave him a hit. Ball down low, gets away from the catcher. Wild pitch. Runners go to advance to second. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Ross now approaching 32 pitches himself, going into the third here.
It's fun. That's why you do it. That's why we've done it. It's fun watching develop. Try to help them.
Strike right there, 2-1. Strike right there on the corner, 2-2. At the set, Ross looks in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball tapped, foul. Runner on second goes back to the bag. Ball inside. Reset you the situation. Runner on second. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the second, 5-1 game.
I don't know how to play the game. Boarding, I talk about that all the time.
Line drive, right field. Base hit's going to fall in for Myler. They're going to hold the runner at third. First and third, Myler's starting to heat back up again. Here comes Kalarick, his second bat of the game. Runners at first and third, 1 away.
No. Pretty good idea. Never heard it. I'll go walk on the side.
No, Shannon Preston is not pitching. Runner at first gets his lead. Lead over at third. Welcome in, Shannon. Fouled, straight back. That's a strike.
Nice and simple, 6. Nice and simple, 6. You got it.
Umpires calling out for baseballs.
Let's go, Blake. Straight it out, man. Come on, Blake. There should be a box.
Ross at the set, 0-1 coming in. Ball in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Another run's going to come in. (6-1) on the wild pitch. Myler advances to second. Ball inside. Umpire started to come up on it. Said nope. Just fell off. Line drive to right field. Base hit for Kalarick. That'll drive a run in. Play at the plate coming up. They're not going to get him. RBI single for Caleric. Comets up
Logan.
7-1.
He's yelling down. You gotta listen. Thank you. Thank you, Jake. Logan, good hit. Great hit.
Coach walking out. From Randallstown, just a team getting together.
Blake, way to hit the ball.
Players getting together. Gino Barricano going out, going to be a runner, the catcher.
Well, he had a good swing on the ball foul back. So when he fouled back, pretty good swing. A lot. Yeah. And
Umpire going out to talk to him to break it up. 7-1 Comets.
first foul ball he hit here, pretty good swing on it. Just, he fouled it straight back. Yeah, that one was going that way. Yeah.
All right, Colin Hood stepping in here. Ground ball tapped over to third. Third baseman's got it. Throws it wide at first. E5. E5. Runner will advance to third. Runner advances to third. Cazillo into second base on the E5. Great stop by the third baseman. Got up and just threw it into the stands.
I know.
Fifth error of the game for the Rams. Wow.
Yeah, the video now is so.
That's going to bring up Hood. Colin Hood.
No, it's
Colin on the year.
big difference.
407 coming into today's game.
Oh, I know. No, it's a great. It's the best tool. Can't deny it.
Ross out on the mound, ready to go. Ground ball hit hard, base hit into left field. One run will score. They're going to throw back to third, runner back. Hood with an RBI single. Comets go up 8-1.
That's great. Who's supposed to play tomorrow?
Here comes Kearney. Trying to cover things up from this rain that's coming down pretty heavy now. You can probably see that. Runner takes off for second. Throw down. He is out at second base. He didn't slide. No slide, and he is tagged out on the play. Didn't slide. Kearney down low for a ball, 1-1 to Jack Kearney. Kearney on the year hitting 179 this week. Ground ball hit hard up the middle. Base hit for Kearney. RBI single for Jack Kearney. Comets up 9-1.
Way to go. Come on. Go, Braden.
Time is called by the coach. Coach out there still talking to him. All right, 2 outs here in the inning. They're done chatting at the mound. Comets are putting it on right now. Second inning, 9-1. Braden Bates up, hitting .308 coming into this week. Ball up top. Line drive, base hit into right field. Runner throws, going to third. No play at third. First and third for the Comets as Bates gets a hit. Doug is taking over for the scoreboard. Molly, thank you. Surf Bum John, hello. Ball down low. Walk check up there now. Rowan hitting .467 coming into the week. Strike right there. Let me bring that down here. I got to bring that down here. It's getting rained on. It's technology. It's going to break. Thank you. Wild pitch. Bounces away from the catcher. He's going to hold it there. Two on here. Big chance for the Comets to put up 2 more important runs here early. Ground ball tapped over to first. 72 miles an hour on that pitch. It goes foul. Fly ball, short center field, shortstop out. He'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning. Comets put up a couple more, 9-1, going to the third. 9-1, going to the third. We had to move the radar to get it under the small umbrella that I'm working with. We're getting spurts of showers right now. Bates is making his way back out. I don't think there's anything else we can do. I got this covered pretty much. So.
All right, if you need something, give me a call. We got a whole bunch of stuff in your towels or whatever you need.
Okay.
Just let me know.
Thank you. Bates getting loose again. Braden right now, going into the inning, 38 pitches thrown, 25 strikes. He's going to face 2, 3, 4 in the lineup. Oliver, Ross, and Lee. Oliver, Ross, and Lee here in the third. Look at that dark cloud in the sky right there. It is ominous here. Hey, Doug, if you can, change the Comets color on the text to white. And let me see if that jumps off a little bit more off of that blue. If you can. It's center of the page on the left-hand side and it says text color. All right, Bates is ready to go. Bates back up top of the hill. He's ready. Right-hander in. Let's do it. First pitch, ball. Fly ball, right field. Ben Hayen tracking back. Right fielder ready. He'll make the play. That's an out, one away. Yeah, it hadn't been a clean game, Surf Bum. It's been a game nonetheless. I'm sure the wet ball hasn't helped matters much as we've had a couple spurts of showers here. Yeah, that's a little bit better, Doug. Let's leave it like that. Thank you. Fly ball, first pitch, swinging foul. 76 miles an hour on that pitch. Ross up right now. Ross to be followed by Lee. Chris Ross hitting .420 on the year coming in. Strike right there, 0-2. Bates deals. Ball down low. Line drive, base hit, center field. Runner on first. Here comes Elijah Lee. Lee hitting 452 on the year. He was leading the team in hits with 14 and 10 RBIs coming into today's game. First pitch is a strike. Ball down low. Gets away for the catcher. Runner's going to take it. Foul ball. One ball, two strikes, one away. Ball inside, 2-2. Line drive to the first baseman. Caught. Throws to second. Double play. Bates does a nice job. Catches the line drive. Logan throws to first. Throws to second from first. Double play. Comets out of the inning. 9-1 here, going to the bottom 3. Quiet down here at the field in between innings right now. Coach pulling his team together for the Comets. Very quiet over on the Rams bench at this point. Rain has kind of slowed up. We've got white clouds over to the left of us, which would kind of be the like a southeast area of where we're coming from. Coming down from the definitely southern area, you can see the dark clouds coming in. Everything moving towards the west. Ross still getting his warm-up pitches in. Coming into this inning, Ross, 51 pitches, 35 strikes. We do have a little bit of a break in the rain, which is nice. All right, we got Reinhardt and the top. Reinhardt, Ben Hayen, Myler coming up. Ball inside, 1-0. Reinhardt twirls the bat. He's ready to go. Right-hander on right-hander. Here's the pitch. 75-mile-an-hour, driven the other way. Reinhardt's going to get extra bases. That's going to bounce up against the wall. Reinhardt circles first. He's headed to second. He's thinking about 3. Slows up. Now he's going to take off running. Is that going to hurt him? No, he's in there with a triple. Reinhardt slowed up at second base, started dancing like Danny Kaye around the bag, and then hustled over to third. Belly flopped in there like Pete Rose and took the bag. That's a triple. Infield's coming in, it looks like, for the Rams. Ben Hayen coming up to bat. Myler on deck. He's been hot today, too. Sun coming out a little bit here. Getting a little bit of the sun behind us. But, man, dark clouds over. Good Lord. Sky's going to open up here at some point. I just hope we can get this all in. Ben Hayen takes one breaker at 66 miles an hour. Strike there at 76. Nobody out here in the inning. As of right now, yes, John, we'll know more in the morning, I think. I don't think they'll know anything till 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. Fly ball, left field, going to be playable. Over his head. That's going to get up against the wall. Ben Hayen circling second. Ben Hayen heading to third. We got the throwing up their hands. It's going to be a ground rule double. The ball's on the other side of the fence. They're going to call it a ground rule double as it rolled underneath of the fence. 10-1 Comets. Yeah, as of right now, I think the bus is scheduled for 8:30 in the morning, so they have to make a decision before then. Nobody out.
Come on, let's go. Bugger down, make plays. Let's go. Straight up, let's go. Oh, hey, no. No, straight up. He got it.
Here comes Myler. Ball inside. Almost took out his kneecaps. Myler followed by Kalarick.
Go one. Short's creeping here.
Curveball spinner at 65. That was a real nice, real nice spin rate on that pitch.
Come on, kid. Now you get him.
Ball outside. Came back with the same pitch, same speed, but not the good location. Ground ball hit hard up the middle. Shortstop's got it. He kicks it. Boots it. Just kicked it. Had it cleanly. E6. Good Lord. He kicked that ball all the way over to the shortstop. Coach is yelling at him to make the plays.
Let's go, Blake. Do it again, baby. Come on, Black.
Myler with great on-base percentage today. Average won't be helping out on that one, but he hit a ball hard, just right at him. Runner could not score. Wouldn't have mattered anyway as far as RBIs goes, but Comets would have liked that 11th run. See if Kalarick can help that here. Myler's got speed. He could take a bag. Ball gets away from the catcher. He stays. Everybody holds. McKnight behind the plate pounces on it. One ball count. Third inning, 10-1 Comets. Myler not going. Ground ball hit right to the second baseman. Flip to short for one. Back to first. Double play.
Hey, when you get a run,
They got a run in on the double play by Kalarick.
Jaden started off.
Ben Hayen scores 11-1 Comets. Here comes Cadzillo.
Blake, good job getting a running.
Cadzillo's hit the ball hard today with not good numbers to show. He's been on base. Great OBP. Average, same deal. A couple of those errors hitting him. Cadzillo looking to crack it open. Much respect to the kid. He's enlisted in the Army. He'll be going in shortly after the season ends and he graduates. Ball one. Gotta love it. Much respect to Jaden Cadzillo going in E2. Give him some love in the chat, everybody. Let me see hearts in the chat for a young man who's going to serve our country. Strike right there. Popped up, fly ball, right field, playable. Right fielder misplays it. Falls down in front of him. He's got to run back and get it. He's into second,
Colin, make that
E9. E9. He was under it, and it just fell to the ground in front of him. Lost it somehow, maybe in the sky. Great hustle by Cadzillo. He's into second on the error. Number 6 on the game for Rams. We're going to get a pinch runner going in for the Comets. Valentine's going to go into run. Looks like Cadzillo may be going into pitch next inning. All right, Colin Hood, been on fire this year. Hood hitting 407 on the week coming in. Strike, 72 miles an hour on that one.
Outside, pop it there. Pop it there, 3. Stay hot. Stay hot. Come on now.
Curveball high and upstairs. 1-1. Ball inside. Nice block by McKnight behind the plate. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the third. Comets putting up a fence today. Welcome in, Balabon. Ball gets away from the catcher. Runner's going to advance. Another wild pitch. Two balls, 2 strikes.
That was me. I didn't vocalize.
2 balls, 2 strikes on that wild pitch. Ball outside, 3-2. Foul tip, straight back. Ball upstairs. Hood works the walk. Here comes Kearney. Had a nice shot his last at bat. Runners at first and third for the Comets. First and third for the Comets. Kearney up there to bat. Sun breaking through a little bit of the clouds. Fouled straight back.
Swing. Swing.
Ball down low. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. Curveball upstairs. Kearney takes it. 2-1.
Come on, Jack. Come on, Jack. Stay within yourself, buddy. Good line drive. That's all you want.
At the set, right-hander looks in. Runners at first and third. Ground ball hit the third base hit down the third baseline. Kearney's got another shot in there today. Runner coming around to third. Play at third. He is safe. Kearney into second with a double. Good piece by Jack Kearney right there. Solid shots by him today. It's going to bring up Bates. Don't forget, for everybody in here watching, I'll be doing the draft tonight live. Draft tonight live, and then late night Disney tonight as well. Looking forward to hanging out with my friends tonight. 12-1, 2 outs here in the inning, 2 runners on. Ground ball tapped up the middle. Shortstop's got it, over to first. Got him, 6-3, nice play. Good piece up the middle. Shortstop made a real nice play. Oliver across the middle. End of 3, Comets up 12-1. Let me see if I can see who we've got coming up next inning here. Venable, McKnight, and White, 5, 6, 7 in the lineup are scheduled for the Rams. Venable, McKnight, and White. I could feel that 7-Eleven greasy pizza calling me. Sitting here watching, I can watch all the planes coming in. The way the Catonsville High is set, we are on the BWI West Coast flight path. So you can see all the planes coming in. I've been watching them coming in left and right, left and right. Rain's still spitting a little bit. Looks like no changes for the Comets this inning.
Work your steps, infield. Work your steps.
All right, just about ready to throw it down. Let's get this thing going here. Top of 3. Top of 4. Top of 4. Hello, Debbie Thuner. Welcome in. All right. About ready to go here.
Get ahead. Work ahead.
Bates makes his way out. He's got 49 pitches, 32 strikes on the day. He's ready to roll. Line drive hit hard, base hit up the middle. Terrence Venable, he's leading the team in slugging percentage, and he just drove that one up the box.
Out. Make sure a 1.
That's going to bring up Keith McKnight. McKnight coming into today, hitting 136 on the year.
Sure 1, Colin.
With his lead over to first. Whoa! Braden Bates at the set, deals. Strike right there at 74. Runner gets his lead. He's gone. Ball's down low. Kolarek throws a seed. He is safe underneath of it. Nice throw. Kolarek's throw a little bit to the third base side of the bag. Had it been on the second base side, they probably would have had him. Great throw nonetheless. Stolen bag. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right-hander at the set. Curveball. Oh, caught the inside corner. Strike 2. Can't beat that one. At the set, looks in. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes remain. Line drive down the left field line. Foul ball, just foul.
Now you get him, Braden. Come on.
Ball outside.
Blake, that's a good call. Good call.
Ball down low. Three ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. Inside, look out. Three, 2 again. McKnight was obviously nervous on that because of that inside called strike early in the count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball hit hard, over to short. They're looking to third. They throw it wide. He is safe. Fielder's choice. The throw is wide at third. Almost threw it into the stands. Hood made a nice job to save it. And all the runners are safe on a fielder's choice. First and third, nobody out. Joshua White up, hitting .217. First pitch to him is a strike. He doesn't like it on the outside corner. Stands there in a little muddled disbelief. Bates got the call. Runner first, not going. Swing and a miss, strike 2 at 73 miles an hour. No balls, 2 strikes here. McKnight, the 6th spot in the lineup. Ground ball hit hard up the middle. Touched by the shortstop, throws the first, double play, unassisted. They'll get a run, 12-2. Looks like that first base bag came flying out, and the batter runner might have hurt his ankle. It also looks like second base is loose. Have to do a little bit of construction on the field for a second. 2 outs now in the inning. Nobody on. The runner scored from third. 12-2 here in the fourth. But 2 outs. Nice touch and go double play by Myler. That's going to bring up Molden. Bags back in. I think we're ready to go. Bates currently at 61 pitches right now.
Be economical. Let's go.
71 miles an hour, and that's a strike. Strike on the effort right there. That's strike. 0-2. Going to try to lay it down again, and he's out. That goes down as a strikeout in the books. Fourth inning, 12-2. Comets coming to hit again. Looks like same pitcher Ross is going to make his way out. Ross going into the inning, 73 pitches, 47 strikes if he remains on the mound here, and it looks like he will. Comets' next game scheduled for tomorrow at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. That is depending on the rain. Depending on the rain. We will know shortly. See how it goes tonight. All right, Walchek making his way to the plate. Bottom of the fourth, Comets looking for a little insurance. They have that 10-run spot for the 10 after 5 situation. All right, Ross back out on the mound. Walchek at the plate. Bottom of 4, let's do it. Ground ball tapped to third, foul. Right-hander at the set, looks in. Kicks and deals. Spinner, 63, nice off speed. That's a strike. Another one, strike 3 right there on the bender. Reinhardt at the top of the order. National anthem, ladies and gentlemen. National anthem played in our lacrosse game, playing in the pen above us. We say thank you to all those soldiers who have served our country, past and current. Blessings to those who are serving in the future. It's back at the game now. No balls, no strikes, one out here. Nobody on. Ground ball hit hard to third. Up clean, over to first of the throw. Look out, didn't get there, goes high. He's going to be safe on an E5 on the throw. Went high, pulled the first baseman off the bag, and he is safe. 14 for 8. Ciroli. Strike right there on the corner. One out here in the inning. Reinhardt not going. Ball inside, 1-1, 70 miles an hour.
Just go. You got this.
Ball down low. Ball gets away from the catcher. Runner's going to advance as Reinhardt flies into second. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Take your back count. Let's go. Bench runner. Bang it.
Curveball lays off of it way upstairs. Full count, 3-2. Ground ball tapped foul. Pinch hitter Ciroli. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Myler on deck. Ball down low, takes a walk.
Come on, Logan. Let's go, Logan. Come on, Logan.
Welsh is going to run. Welsh will now enter the game as a pinch runner for Ciroli. 2 on here. 1 out in the inning. Looks like they're calling the players are calling their coach out. It might be that Ross has hit his limit. He can't go anymore. He's at 84 pitches right now. They're out there talking at the mound right now. Hello, Jeffrey. Welcome in. Robert Sprite, welcome in. Umpire going to go out and break it up again, it looks like. And it looks like there will be a pitching change after all that. We'll get you an update on the pitching change and defensive standards in just a minute. 74 on that first one. Doing the pitching now will be Antoine Oliver. Antoine Oliver.
Coach, what's 7 state?
Antoine Oliver. Let me see if there's any information on his pitching. As we got Oliver coming in. Oliver, this inning, has pitched 11, or this season, has pitched 11 innings. It's been in 4 games, thrown 170 pitches, 48 balls in that. 2 wins, 2 losses in his numbers there. He's given up 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned. ERA is 1.2, whip of .857. Left 14 runners on base. Team's batting 143 against him, so strong move by the Rams to go to one of their solid relievers here. Myler going to step in there ready to go.
Make him show he can throw you a strike.
Luckily, the clouds have kind of broken up around us right now, so that's a good thing. Definitely get this game in at least. Myler's ready to go. 12-2 game here in the 4th. Ball inside, 72 miles an hour on that one.
Now you've seen it, Logan. Come on, buddy.
Upstairs, gets away from the catcher and a wild pitch. Both runners will advance. McKnight pounces on it. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out here in the 4th.
Hey, Logan, come on, kid. Come on, Logan. Do a job. Logan, stay with yourself, buddy. Come on. Hey, come on, kid. Good lead, Rory. Hey, Brandon, you got nobody.
2-0 pitch coming in.
Good.
Ball outside, 77 miles an hour, but wide. Ball 3.
Be on time, stay on top.
Strike right there, 3-1. 74 on that one. Ground ball hit hard up the middle. Second baseman can't get it. Base hit. Going to get 2 runs in. Play on the plate. He is safe. Myler with 2-run RBI. Comets put up 2 more. 14-2 here in the 4th.
Rory, good job.
1 out here in the inning. Here comes Kolaric.
Double in the gap, 6. Let's go. All right, bud.
76 right down the pipe. That's a strike. Myler gets his lead over at first. Curveball down low at 63, dropped off there.
See it. Where to see it?
About 13 miles per hour on the break. Strike right there, 1-2.
Now you get him, 6. Not you. Now you bear down, buddy.
Here's a pitch. Ball down low, 65 again. Swing and a miss, got him. Strike 3, Caleric goes down swinging. 2 outs here in the inning. Here comes Godzilla.
Let's go, Jaden.
Ball down low, nice save by McKnight. Runner on first, 2 away. Right-hander taps the plate, twirls the bat once. Ball in the dirt, nice block again by McKnight. Good take there by Godzilla.
Play, catch.
2 balls, no strikes. Comets have scored in every inning. 2 or more runs every inning today. Strike right there, 2-1. Oliver steps off, toes back into the rubber. Godzilla resets himself. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, 2-2. 76 miles an hour.
Let's go, 7.
2-2, 2 outs, 14-2. 4 deuces on the board. It's almost a Yahtzee. Runner goes. Ball down low, throw to second. He is going to be saved. Stolen bag. And we got a full count here on the hitter. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of 4. Swing and a foul.
Jaden, shorten your swing, man. Get yourself a line drive.
After the foul, reset, full count.
Nice and quick. Nice and quick. Shorten up, baby. Let's go, Jack. Poke now. Go, Sam.
Ball. Runner's good. Ball comes all the way back. Catcher doesn't know where it is. Myler's coming all the way from second to score. On the wild pitch. Godzilla will take the walk, and he'll take the base, extra base on a wild pitch. Comets are going to have a pinch hitter. Number 16, Carter Wall, will get a swing. Carter Wall, one of the call-ups today. Swinging a strike. 76 miles an hour. Strike two, it's 78. .78 again, ball down low. Looks like Oliver is gassed up a little bit. Three of them at 78. Ball down low. 2-2.
Let's go 1-6. Come on.
Check swing. Ball. Umpire just kind of shook his head. He was thinking about calling it. Pickoff play, looks back, not a throw. Swing and a miss at 74. Strike three. That'll end the inning. Comets up by 13, going to the top of 5. 10-run rule could be applicable at this inning. Want to say thank you to the members of the channel that have been in here today. Want to say thank you to our support team today. Debbie Bernfeld dropping statistical information for the pitchers. Zippity Doo Doug and Molly, our tag team, the Mega Powers, on the scoreboard today. Thank you very much. Appreciate your support, and to all the moderators who came in and took a moderating action, whether it's welcoming people, saying hello, dropping links for our P.O. box, or anything else that we've got. We truly say thank you. Comets' next broadcast, as a reminder, will be scheduled for tomorrow at 10 a.m. Next week, Comets have 3 games, and next week, Thursday the 1st, is Senior Week. Thursday the 1st, Senior Week for the Comets. Senior Week for the Comets. So that'll be, Thursday will be a big day. Production early. We're going to start the broadcast early, give you a look around the facility. We'll give you some interviews, maybe with some of the coaches, some of the players. We will have the ceremony for the seniors covered and in full. And we will have the full game. And then afterwards, we will have quick interviews with all of the Comet seniors. Comet seniors.
Come on, work ahead, Blake. Work ahead. Make him come to you.
Fouls that. Straight back.
Real nice change.
Nice change. Strike right there.
Way to keep mixing.
O'Connell, welcome in. Ace Snoopy, welcome in. Good to see you. Ball just misses.
Blake, perfect call. Perfect call. Exactly right. Good job.
Coach, can you tell Manone 4-7-11? 4-7-11. Ball outside. Yeah.
Is that how many hits you're getting from your interview this morning?
Yes.
Are you trending at this point?
2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the 5th. Comets.
Come on now.
Comets can hold it to a 10-run rule. They can take it out. Strike 3. Take a seat over there. For Randallstown coming up there, Chris McLeod hitting .375 on the year coming into today's game. Ball outside at 65. Don't forget, after the game, we'll have a couple Comets on fire that we'll talk with after the game.
Come on. Attack the zone. Attack the zone.
Ground ball over to first. Logan backs up and it goes over his head. That's going to go down the first base line. Technically, it'll go down as a hit. Down the first base line. Took a bad hop. Tried to play the in-between. Took a step back on it.
That's an easy one. Come on.
It's going to bring up Antoine Oliver. He's hitting .419 on the year.
Blake. Make sure we
Ace Comets pitcher on the mound today was Braden Bates.
take your time. Get your out.
Throw to first. Runner's back. I can get that greasy pizza out of my mind. 7-Eleven, for some reason, has good pizza. I don't know why. At the set. 1 away here. Strike right there.
Great pitch. Great pitch.
Fouled it off. Way down the right field line. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Two strikes on the hitter. Curveball drops it down at 62. That's a ball. Strike 3. They got the runner picked off at first. Throw down to second. He steals the bag on him. Delayed steal.
Doesn't mean anything.
2 outs here in the inning.
Doesn't mean anything. Get this guy.
Here comes Elijah Lee. Lee hitting .452. Leading the team in hits and RBIs. Bates at the set. Ball gets away from the run. Kalarick throws to third. He is safe. A wild pitch. He gets in there. Two outs here in the inning.
Braden. Guy in third means nothing. Guy in third means nothing. Just go at him.
Fouled straight off, 0-2. Curveball just missed.
Just what you wanted. Just what you wanted. Let's go.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball tapped to the mound. Pitcher's got it, throws to first. That'll do it. Comets with a great job today. Comets, let's talk about the highlights. The Rams, 2 runs on 5 hits, 7 errors. The Comets, 15 runs, 12 hits, 4 errors. Braden Bates will get the win today. Bates just under the 80 pitch mark for this one. Alex, hello. Comets all shaking hands. We're going to talk to a couple Comets here in just a moment. Don't forget, Comets are scheduled for a game tomorrow. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. We don't know what the weather's going to be like here. We're a little unsure on that right now. They're calling for heavy rain. We're going to find out very shortly as we're doing it. Comets meet down on the mound to talk things over real quick. Comets' opponent tomorrow will be Overly. They're, I got to be honest, their record's a little rough. So, thank you for supporting me. I was the catcher for Sparrows. Fishball, what's up? Welcome in, brother. Thank you for following my channel. You're one of the better catchers around the Baltimore County area. You hustle every time. Solid arm, solid stick. Good job. Welcome in, Mason. Good luck to your Sparrows pointers in the playoffs. We're going to talk to a couple Comets. I can't give you the full recap off of the game changer because honestly, they must have had one of the kids or something scoring game changer for Randallstown because everything was a hit. There was no errors, and there was 11 total errors in this game combined by both teams. Multiple challenge pitches as well. So can't really give you a recap off of there. We can tell you that today's pitcher, Braden Bates, had 80 pitches in, 54 strikes, 2 earned runs in 5 innings pitched. Comets get another big victory on their way out next week. The schedule for the Comets, I'll get that real quick for you. Comets schedule next week. Overly on Saturday at 10 a.m. Monday at Hereford. That's a haul up in the boondocks up there. We hope to be able to give you a good call. We really don't know what's going to happen. That's a tough field to get to as far as getting to call the game, so we will figure that out, and hopefully we'll be able to pull that off. Tuesday against Franklin, and then Thursday against Parkville. Again, Thursday, May 1st, will be senior night. And then there's only one game left in the official season for the Comets, and that is Eastern Tech, who the Comets beat just recently, and they will play them on Monday the 5th. Senior night is scheduled for the 1st. Now, that game could get moved if it rains that day, and senior night, rainout day, will be the 5th, Monday the 5th for the Comets. Again, I want to remind everybody, if you're watching and you're enjoying what we're doing, make sure you've hit that subscribe and hit the like. During senior night, we will have some interviews and things before the broadcast starts. Starting early on that, we will have the entire ceremony for the seniors broadcasted and covered for that game. And then we will have the game itself, and then we'll have some post-game ceremonies as well. So a lot to be played on senior night, scheduled for the 1st, rain out for the 5th here. Coach is finishing with them right now. We'll be ready to cover everything up here in just a minute. We want to thank everybody for coming in here today. 15 runs for the Comets. That's the most they've put up in quite a bit. Now, granted, some of that came with some of the errors and some of the help that they got, but it's still good to see them put the ball in play and make some things happen, and that's a key factor for what they need to do. Did bring up some JV players today. Roland did not get into the game. Gross did not get into the game. Wall did for a pinch hit, and Ciroli and Valentine each got a little bit in there as well. So obviously trying to stretch it out with a little bit of these JV players. Not sure which ones or how many will be called up for senior activity afterward. Coach is finishing up his words. He's just about done, it looks like. They have an 8:30 bus tomorrow, so we will know early what's going on. We will know early what's going on. All right, we're going to talk to a couple of the Comet stars here in just a minute.
Thank you, Mr. Pete.
There you go.
Big win. Super excited. Come back.
Take the mic. Stand out there on the camera.
Yeah, put it in the middle.
All right, let's first let's talk to Braden first here. Braden,
Don't put it in your
you had a great outing today. Tell me what was working out on the mound.
I would like to say my off speed, my curveball was never there, and today it really was, and I was just snapping it down, just snapping it.
And obviously, tough pitching day when you're working through your Comets. We had 4 errors today. Challenge when your defense is. It's always key to step up and to work the plate, work the count, and you did that hard. Didn't have a lot of 3-2 counts today, so you kept your pitching counts down. You were still 5 innings under 80 pitches, which was a good thing. How's your arm feeling? How you feeling going into the next game?
My arm, I don't feel a thing, and I think I'm going to do good next game, too.
Awesome. Swinging the bat well, too.
Yes, sir.
Talk to Mr. Kearney for a minute.
Yeah, all right, Kearney.
Jack, you had a game off. Come back in here, man. You look like you were swinging the bat. Probably the best I've seen you swing all year.
Thank you.
How'd it feel up there at the plate?
Fantastic. Whole season I've been struggling a little bit. This game I really came back, slowed my swing down. Did not do a headstand. I was getting ready to.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. Glad you
But
didn't do that.
I just need that game as a reset.
That's good stuff. I think you looked very comfortable in the box. Best I've seen you out there. You've always been doing a good job all year in center field. Glad to see you swinging the bat like that.
Thank you, Coach.
Talk to Jaden. Again, same thing. Looked really good in the box. Little bit of a rough spell. You had some hard shots, hit at people. It was one of those days. Sometimes you do that, but your OBP was skying through the roof because you were on base almost every time.
Yeah, just gotta start. It's just running the bases. That's all it is. Just sprinting into the bases.
Okay.
I mean, you got to put the ball in play. When you put it hard, you just got to run.
Love it.
That's what I was doing.
Hard work by the defense. You guys had a lot of plays over there at second, some double play attempts, some of the catching. Here's the key. I thought they have a speedy team. You guys, with Braden's work at the mound, keeping them close, and you guys up the middle, you kept them close. Not a lot of stolen bases today.
Blake was on his game back there, and he was holding them close to the bag, so they didn't really have much of an opportunity.
Love it.
It was a good game.
And a shout out, as we talked about, we recognized the national anthem by the lacrosse. Shout out to my man who's going to be a Cherry. He's going to be an E2 for the Army after this. We appreciate his service.
Thank you.
There was a lot of hearts in the chat for you right after the national anthem, everybody, because we talked about that.
Thank you.
Great job, guys. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, 10 a.m., hopefully taking it to
you there.
Oakley.
I'm excited.
Thank you, Mr. Thank you.
Awesome. Great job, guys. All right, tune back in tomorrow, 10 a.m. We'll be here 9:30, getting things going and getting the party going. It's Comet Baseball. It's another victory in the mix. We will see you on the next broadcast.